Hi, and welcome to the LesParis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM.
Well, hello and good day. This is the Les Paris podcast that you're listening to, and today we're doing episode 115. Yesterday in episode 114 we talked about yoga, and today in episode 115 I'm going to talk about nuts. Nuts. Do you eat nuts? And if you do, how often do you eat nuts? I didn't eat nuts a lot when I was younger, especially as a boy. I thought nuts were yucky. I thought they were bland and no taste. They were sort of woody. But as I grew older, I grew to appreciate the fine flavor of nuts. Now I have nuts every day. I have nuts in my muesli. I buy the nuts and I make my own muesli. I think that way I can avoid extra additives that the companies put into the products before they sell them. Anyway, I get almonds and walnuts, and I think I might get a few other nuts too. There's lots of kinds of nuts. One of the nuts that's not actually a nut is the peanut. I know it sounds strange. It's called a peanut, so you think it's a nut. But the scientists say they're actually not nuts. They're different from nuts. For one thing, they grow underground. I don't know much more about that. I haven't really studied it because I don't want to make this podcast too difficult. But be careful when you're eating nuts. How about pine nuts? They're full of oil. That's one thing that nuts have a lot of that's good for us. I was reading about walnuts because I have a medical condition, and it said that the walnuts have a kind of fatty acid, oil, that's really good for us, and we should eat lots of it. You can also get it in salmon. I also like to have, almonds. Almonds are really good for calcium, it said. And since I don't drink very much milk, I want to get as much calcium as I can. So I enjoy eating almonds. I really like chocolate-covered almonds. How about you? Do you get chocolate-covered nuts from time to time? Do you eat nuts on a daily basis? You know, they make a great snack in between meals. Anyway, that's all for nuts for today. Now, that's the end of episode 115, where I talked about nuts. Thanks for listening to the end. It was kind of interesting and fun to talk about. Please come back again tomorrow and listen in as I talk about horses in episode 116.